Hi guys, I wanted to talk to you today about what I'm feeding my chickens from my yard, not their regular feed, and also what I'm planting today so that they'll have food in the next few months. And also thank you so much. I hit 100 subscribers. I was so excited. Thanks for all who subscribed.
Ooh, what is it, Mama? You're scared of something? I'm here. It's all right. Your babies are fine. She just made a sound like she saw something scary, so I don't see any large birds. Little babies, it's okay. Your big brother's here too. We're keeping an eye on you. I don't see any hawks. Not sure what she saw that scared her. She made that little sound that tells all the chickens to bolt. So I'm cool with them being out here right now. Normally I keep them in the run, locked in. It's about 70 feet by 20 feet on average, so it's plenty of space. You showing your babies the ropes? She's a good little mama. You keep your babies up here where they'll be safe. What I want to do today is clear out an area right here, and I'm going to put in seeds that I've bought. It's not any certain brand that I would care about. I don't know anything about this brand. I bought, I brought a brand that's gluten-free. It's got crimson clover, white, medium red, yellow blossom, hairy vetch, common vetch, flax, forage peas, buckwheat, cowpeas, millet, and lentil. Anyway, I bought this product and I'm going to plant them right here. Now, because my little ladies are hard-working little ladies and love to dig, if they spotted that pile of seeds going in, this is Ella Blue. She's the first one that would come over and take care of it. There would not be any seeds left. So what I have over here, past my blueberries, and yes, I know I need to get in here and mulch. First of all, take note. In Florida, even this time of year, we've got pumpkins growing. It is insanity. And I have some lovely green beans, and they're looking so pretty. And my mamas haven't eaten these, so I'm happy. But I've got some green beans growing. Really, I've got them growing all over the place. I've kept this top on this area, so I do need to get in here. I'm going to weed this out. Eventually, I'll be harvesting this. And these little lids are perfect. What I use these lids for, I'm going to put them on the ground over the seeds that I'm going to put down right over here. And that will allow me to grow these plants. At least if I can get them to grow and seed in and root in really well. One of my goals is, I really don't know how to pressure can, like I have a pressure canner. I use it to make jelly and I use it to make soups and stocks, but I never then save them. I need to identify how to go about doing that. So right now, part of my prepping, I've got deep freezes full of meat. We have meat chickens, we have wild boar, and we also have venison. And we also have a ton of fish because we fish for crappie all the time. But what I don't have is what happens if my electricity is out. Then what do I do? Hello, Mama. And I would like to be able to, I have a generator that lasts me for 1 month. So if there's no way to get gas, I have 1 month to get all the food in my freezer canned. Now, luckily, I already have all the jars. I have enough jars for every bit of food in my fridge to be canned. Look at that little mama. Hello. There she is. She's a pretty girl. I have to show you Hopalong because she's looking so pretty. There's my pretty mama. Are you taking your dirt baths? Ladies? Oh, and there's Roosty. Hi, Roosty. You're a good little mama. Pretty girls. So sweet. They're just having their bath. Let me watch you, Mama. You're a good mama. Shadow, don't scare your chicken. You don't scare your chicken. Hi, Mama. Oh, this chicken is Queen of Escape. She hates that Shadow is blocking her way. She's my only golden-eyed Rhode Island Red. Mama, Shadow's not going to get you. It's okay. Come over here so you don't scare the chicken. She's scared of you. Come on. Is she going to run by? There she goes. Queen of Escape. Bye, Mama. She's a mess. She is scared of us. She's our only chicken that's scared. That's Hopalong right there. Off she goes. So I am going to be raking that area, and then I'm going to clean it up a little bit. And this should give me a nice start. So right now, what I have for my chickens to eat in my yard, well, I go down and I get duckweed out of the lake. I also can cast net for minnows. I catch fish, I fillet them, and then the rest of the fish is for the food process. I put it through my meat grinder, and it easily turns that into what I call fish meal. And then I freeze it in little 1-cup servings, and I put it out for the chickens every day. But they really love this dollar weed. That's a favorite right here. They like lamb's quarter. There's a lot of clover mixed in with here, Mexican clover. They eat that like it's a favorite. They absolutely love squash. They love papayas. They eat as many figs as they can reach. I've got a lot of seed crops growing all over my yard, and the chickens eat all of this. They definitely love to eat pumpkin. And I see I have new pumpkin flowers right there. There's another one. It's crazy. We're in mid-November and it's still just loaded. So, but my goal right now is to put in and have more for the chickens, because I do not want to pay $1 at all for any food next year. Right now I'm paying $40 for a 40-pound bag of New Country Organics feed, and it's gluten-free feed. It's not even gluten-free technically. It's seed. It just doesn't have rye or wheat, but they process it on gluten machine. I just don't want my little nieces to have to come and walk around in it. And they actually really do have celiac disease. All of them had very damaged intestines when they had their upper GIs. So, little mama, I'm going to be working over here. I want you to keep your babies out of the sight of any little scary birds. She's so pretty. Okay, guys. So here's the little area that I have cleared, and that's my little cover I'm going to put on top of it. Now I'm just taking seeds, but I see my little ladies are coming over because they know what's happening. They're not stupid. Oh, no, Mama. No, Mama. Okay, in a minute I'm going to be covering you up. Okay, now I'm going to put the lid over it. No mamas. No mamas. Mamas. Take your babies, mamas. Out you go, little baby. Come on. Out of the way. Okay, so that is covered up. It will get watered. And I'm going to do 3 more just like that in various places. I don't have to do them right next to each other. I did this down near my lakefront, and it just grows in over the grass. Now here is where my pumpkin patch is. This will all be covered in pumpkins again. But maybe this little part in the middle will have a different planting. I can always redirect the pumpkins. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put one right here, since it doesn't have the pumpkins growing just right on top of it, or maybe even right here. The soil isn't perfect here. I have put dirt in numerous times. I mean, not dirt. I put in leaf litter. You can see this is part of a pine tree. It's not perfect. Frankly, it's much better down at this end. I mean, I'll just show you what this is. So for whatever reason, this little area is done much better. I may even just put some right here. I think it would grow better. Yeah, this would probably grow better. So I'll put them right here in this little area. It's not as far as I would prefer from that, but it'll be fine. And once I get that done, I'll show you where I'm at. I'll plant the other 2 areas and then hopefully keep the chickens out and have some food for them. Should my goal, like next year, I said I do not want to pay for chicken feed. Even though I'm down to like a bag a month, I'd rather not spend $40 a month on feed anymore. I'd rather just have them eat what's in my yard. They have enough. My yard is extremely abundant. They have soldier flies. They have, I catch them minnows all the time as snacks. And I give them the fruit off the trees. They really, these chickens are very well fed. And frankly, I don't even think they like the food. They have a very high quality food and they really don't seem to want to eat it. I take it in every night and put it in the refrigerator overnight because frankly, I don't want to attract bugs or anything else, rodents, God forbid. But I do want them to be happy girls. Okay, so I know the little ladies like it because they literally were right under my feet trying to get at whatever seeds they could reach. Here's where I ended up putting it. Whoops. I'm sorry, I have to clean this. I'm not the pro. Like I said, the brand does not matter. It's whatever seeds you want to put. These are awesome. They're 1 by 1. And they were just scrap wood. It might have even started out as a 2 by 4 that I just put 45-degree angles on and made a little box. And then in the back, and Harley did this. Wasn't me. I just told him what I needed. In the back, he put just something to brace. And then on top, it's just my leftover wire. And this is my last place that I put it. I wanted to have them spread apart because they will grow in. And I also still want to be able to have my pumpkins. Look at all my mamas. Are you hungry, mama? You see those seeds? They love those seeds. Well, she just spit that one out, actually. Maybe they like the plants more than the individual seeds. Not sure yet. The jury is out. But I can tell you I planted this. It's Mexican clover. And I've got it all mixed in my yard now. And, oh, they're going crazy for it. And I can't help but brag. Look at my little honey bells. I just put this in this year, and it's a happy little plant. Oh, and there's a bug right there. Surprised my girls haven't found him. So this is a pretty little plant. I planted it up in the kind of the drip line of a big live oak, and that's perfect for any citrus in Florida. You want to have it near an oak tree at this point. All right, little mamas, hopefully this can be some good food for you. Hi guys, so I want to show you how much my chickens love blue plumbago. It is a very treasured snack. What's this, mamas? They all love it. Little babies, you love your blue plumbago. All the chickens love it. They like the greens, they like the flowers. Hi, baby. Come on, baby girls. You are good little babies. What about this? You want this little piece? What's this, mama? Little mama? But they like the greenery too. Hello. This is one of my queens. You are a pretty mama. Are you trying to direct the babies? What about this? They love pumpkin leaf. What's this, mama? She just dropped it on the ground. Zella Blue, you want some pumpkin leaves? What I love is everybody's being sweet. They're being sweet to the little mamas. Aren't you, mama? Now, don't ever be mean to the babies. Be sweet to the little babies. This one was a little, she's the queen, so she will snap at the other babies. She rules the roost. And Zella, and they all love this too. This is a favorite. Eat your snacks, mamas. Zella Blue, you're a little pig. These are for the babies. Just knock it out of my hand at a minimum. Want that? The babies always have loved these flowers, the little tiny flowers. Come on, Mama, you're so pretty. This point in the evening, my little ladies always come out to this area. They're just having a nice evening. They really eat a ton of this stuff. They look like they're just pecking away, but they're actually eating a lot of stuff. I planted this, it was a lot of clover, and I planted it about a year ago, and every single night they're out here. It's nighttime hangout. They just eat this whole area clean, and the mama is teaching her babies to do it too. Love these little babies. And most of the babies just love the flowers, but they're eating the greenery also. Hi guys. Oh, little babies. They'll eat just the white little tiny flowers. Little babies. I really hope these are all females. I'd be devastated if any of them turn out to be a boy. Oh, that one has some long feathers on its little saddle. Oh, and it's the cutest little birdie, but it has a little bit too long of feathers there. It's a little nerve-wracking to look at. Hi, guys. You're so pretty, Mama. Are you being a good mama? They're in front of the banana patch. This is a favorite space for the babies because, or actually all the hens love it in here because it's, first of all, it's super rich dirt. They find so many worms and who knows what else. Hi, Mama. Oh. Take your babies for a stroll. And Zella Blue, because she's one of the top chicks, she is always underfoot. If the mama calls the babies to taste some tasty treat, there is Zella right behind them, half the time taking the food from the babies to let them know she's in control. Hi guys. You taking your babies on a little walk? I don't know if they would protect the babies. I highly doubt this hen would protect. I know the mother would. I don't know if the baby would, if Zella would. Where are you guys going? This is my lemon tree. It's a Meyer lemon, and it is a good Meyer lemon. All right, what's happening, Mama? Did I hear a little squeal sound? There aren't any birds around here that are dangerous. The only thing we have to worry about are hawks. So you can see the little babies are already up inside that blue plumbago. This plant, when I have the meat birds, I cut off like about a third of each of these trees. I have about maybe, I don't know, 20 blue plumbago throughout my yard. And I'll chop it back about a third per day. And it really grows super fast. And the chickens absolutely love it. Now this, the chickens also love. So I just break this down. And then she'll go and peck at it. And tell her babies, look, you can peck at this and it's got food. Oh, she's putting the seeds on the ground for them. Put them down for your babies. They just do a walkabout. That's what we call this. And at this age, now that this is the first week they've really been out of the run, she was probably bored to death in that run. So I really try to encourage them to stay in the run, except for the evening. I'll just come out with them in the evening. kind of keep an eye on them. And all the hens are out here. I mean, they're all out here. Guys, they're all eating their meals, getting their bellies full for dinner. I mean, by the time they go to sleep, they all have the fattest stomachs. Guys, you getting some treats? Hello, Mama. You're the best Mama. Oh. They learn so easily, don't they?
So back in 2020, at the beginning of the year, some things changed for all of us. And I remember going into the grocery store. I was shopping for my parents and I was shopping for me and my husband because my parents were pretty much quarantining and staying home. And I'll never forget going into the grocery store with a list of things from my mom and dad. And there was nothing on many shelves. There was no chicken. I had to buy turkey hot dogs instead of kielbasa, which is what my dad really had on his list. And it kind of freaked me out. I immediately ordered a bunch of meat birds, and I'm talking 100. And I now have about 1,000 pounds of chicken in my deep freeze. And of course, since then, we've eaten that set of meat. And then we've moved on to another 50, and then I did another 50 after that over the last 2 years. And that pretty much takes care of our need for chicken. But it really kind of impacted me. And I thought to myself, as long as I have stuff to feed the chickens will feed me. They feed our family eggs. There's plenty of food in our yard now, vegetable-wise. And there's a lot of fish in the lake. But as long as the chickens can provide us eggs, and as long as they can also, the meat birds, as long as I can feed the meat birds off the yard. Now, I believe starting in January, I'm going to just go to no feed for my chickens. I have enough planted out. I have enough fish meal, fruits, vegetables, worms, bugs. There's plenty of good food in the yard for the chickens. But I don't want to, I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to stick that way with the meat birds because they are voracious eaters and they're so hungry. And I would never want to make a little fat baby hungry. They can't help their genetics. They are just starving to death all the time. So for them, I will definitely have them pasture raised, and there's a lot of pasture in the yard, but I'm still going to provide enough actual food that if they don't feel like eating the pasture, they will have food also. I'll probably not provide it. Normally I provide 12 hours on, 12 hours off to the meat birds. I'm probably going to give them feed in the morning, say at noon, and then in the evening, and not have unlimited amounts. Just have a certain amount of feed, and then the rest they need to get from the grass and the vegetative stuff from the yard. Now, these little babies, I'm walking around with them. I'm pretty much not able to get out there and do yard work because we practically get dive bombed by some pretty large hawks that are in the area. They know the babies are there because the babies are making their tweeting sounds constantly. And they've identified that they're there. So I'm only allowing them to come out in the evenings. And then me and Shadow pretty much stand guard just to give this mother a break. She's been stuck in that run for quite some time now. And she wants a break. She's tired of it. So we're going to be walking around with them every evening for a couple hours just until they get big enough.
So here we are. It's getting darker out. Here's my little mamas eating some food. Hi, guys. There's a baby crying in the distance. Oh, Zella Blue came and told them to step away from the baby food. Zella Blue, that is not for you, Mama. She's a mean mama. Now, the poor little hens, they get so confused. They run over to this hen that's not their mom. And then she pecks out of them naturally. Little mama, what are you finding? Can you take a look? What are you finding, Mama? She almost looks like she's about to take a dirt bath. Are you going to take a dirt bath? Hey, Mama. Oh, hello, Mama. There's the other baby. You gonna jump up there? You guys never jump up on little chairs. So I'll just show you in the evening what goes on in my yard. Zella's eating some stingy nettle. This little lady right here is pretty much the top queen. Unless Zella wants to get in that hole, and then she'll just send her away. Oh, the drama. These two are in control and they want to fight for it. You guys digging a hole? And then my little blind ragamuffin, otherwise known as Kinos, is over there by herself, pretending to peck at food, but she's not really eating anything. She does not do well with the dark. And then I have my pretty little mamas right over here. Hi, Mama. Let's hop along and kill her. Hi, Mama. You're so pretty. You know I love you so much. You're a good girl. She can't see it all in the dark. And then these are my other little ladies. Just digging holes and having a good time. Guys, is it time to go in? Look at that poor little pathetic mama. Little mama, you are just a mess. Oh my goodness, one little tail feather. She has to have some eggs in the morning. You know, I know they all molt, but gosh, it's probably not cold for chickens. Mamas, is it time to go to bed? Is it time for you guys to go get in your beds? They're like, nope. Go get in our beds when we're ready. So I do have some chickens that usually will get in bed before everybody else.
So at this point in the evening, I'm usually sitting in the hot tub, but because the babies are out, I really have to stay out there with the hens. The big girls can usually handle this just fine on their own, but with the little babies there and it's dusk, it's actually the sun has pretty much gone down. It's dusk. I can't really leave them until those babies get put away. And that mom has been so bored. She has no interest in taking the babies and putting them away yet. So I'm kind of stuck out here with them at this hour. And I've found it's been going on like this all week.
You want to get in that hole and dig for your babies? You are so cute. Oh, sweet babies. I hope you guys are all girls. I don't know about my gray ones. They both have like total feathers. Maybe that's just their breed. Oh, your babies are turning into little fatties. You guys are fatties. What, Mama? What? It's kind of getting dark. Oh, she just made that sound because a bird just flew by. Guys, it's getting dark out. It's time to go to bed. Mama, is it time to put your babies in bed? See all those birds flying in the sky? Your babies are getting scared. But really, I mean, look at the rest of the hens. They're all still out just doing their thing. They will wait until the last minute. My hens do not go into the coop for any reason other than to sleep. Even on a rainy day, they really are not staying in the coop because there's plenty of places to hide from the rain. I have overhangs, porches. They can get underneath these really thick bushes, and they get underneath my she just did to my feet. She's covered me with her. Thank you, Mama. Here comes Ella Blue. She's going to tell you guys it's time for bed. Ella Blue, is it time? Here she goes. Ella Blue, is it time for them to go to bed? Here she has to direct a couple of other chickens to move out of her way so she can just dig wherever they're digging. She'll get right in their faces and just make them walk off. That's the way she reminds everyone she's in charge. It's hard to be a queen bee when there's an unlimited food supply and there's plenty of water, plenty of food, so she doesn't really get to control anything. But she will, oh, that was not nice. But look at what she'll do. She'll go over and she'll try to, wherever the other ladies are digging, she'll go try to dig. Oh, this little mama, she was not nice. This is the actual, oh, look at her. She's just enjoying herself. Oh, good. The mama's putting the babies in. This is going to be so much nicer. Last night, I had to rush them in myself.
Well, thanks so much, guys, for spending the evening with us, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.